I'd met with Coach Clark Donatelli this summer, and we had good conversations. And for what I wanted to accomplish this year, it seemed like the best opportunity. And so far, it's been great. Yeah, I mean, my whole family. I have a family full of athletes. My father still says my sisters are better athletes than both my brother and I, but my brother and I were the hockey players, and my sisters played basketball and soccer, and were very, very good athletes. So it was a pretty easy childhood growing up in that house and just having sports all the time. It was exciting. It was I was when I was at my brother's. I was 8 years old, and it was in St. Louis, and it was just really exciting. You don't really, when you're 8 years old, you don't really realize what it all means like you do when you're older, I guess. But and then obviously to go through it 10 years later was really exciting. I guess when I got drafted, it was pretty. I mean, it kind of all hits you at once. It was as soon as you hear your name, you kind of pause for a second and make sure that that's what you really heard, I guess. And I got to go. It was the second round, so. I didn't go up on stage, but I got to go and meet all the brass at the table and shake hands, and you have to go and take pictures and do phone interviews, and it's kind of a lot, but it was really, really exciting. It's something that I always wanted, obviously, growing up, and I had my father there with me, so it was pretty fun. Playing at Michigan State, I just learned to appreciate the tradition. I think it was. I remember walking through campus with the coach halfway through my freshman year, just a random day of the week, and he showed me the old rink that they played in, in the 40s and 50s, and just all the different stories that you would hear of guys that came through and played, and it was such a thrilling thing to be a part of it, and then to win a national championship was really exciting. I think our team's success this year is coming from just everyone buying into the same program. I think it's one of the hard parts every season at the beginning of the year is getting used to new teammates and new systems, and I think we've gotten to that point now where we're starting to get very comfortable with each other, and I think it's a work ethic, it's attention to detail, it's things that were maybe more so mistakes at the beginning of the season are now starting to work more in our favor.
Through-off drive from the right point. He flubbed it. Now toward Guado. Winds, drives, blocks in front. Ratchuk scores! Mike Ratchuk gives the Nailers a 5-4 lead with 2:23 to go in the third.
The game-winning goal was exciting. I haven't had one of those in a long time, and it was exciting. It was, Elmira is a team that we have a big rivalry with, and we play a lot this year. And every game that we play against them, it's important to get an edge as far as our series between the two of us. So it was exciting to come back and to win that game and finish it off. When a rebound comes out like that and that's wide open, you start salivating. And so I stepped into it and it wound up as hard as I could, and it was exciting. The guys were all pretty excited, and it was a good feeling. It was something that we needed, and win that we needed, and it was exciting to have a part in it. It feels good to put points up finally. It was a slow start, and I tend to get a tad more frustrated than most, just at my play, I guess, in general. So. It was a little bit slow of a start, but recently I think it kind of comes from our entire team playing well and winning, and I think when the group is doing better, it helps individuals kind of rise and play better. Yeah, it's the community is everything when it comes to the city that you play in. It's for us, they're what makes the games exciting. It's amazing how much you notice if it's a smaller crowd as opposed to an energetic crowd, how it phases and affects the players on the ice. And fortunately we've had a couple nice crowds at home, and it helps us to get up for the game and get excited to get on the ice every shift. I'm Mike Ratchuk, and I need you to fill the seats at West Banco Arena and come support our Nailers.
Ratchuk. He's on a YouTube sensation. Here comes Ratchuk.